good evening. We are live from Two House Gigs at 212th Avenue. And I've got with me tonight, on my left here, Andries Besaidnout. And on my right, I've got Quentin Taal. How's it?
Hello.
Are
Hello.
you well?
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's Friday.
It's Friday, and it's the best day to have a live show, isn't it?
Yeah.
What day of the week would be your favorite day to have a show? Quentin?
Every day of the week, Monday to Sunday.
Spoken like a true trooper. And you, Andries?
Monday morning first thing. If it means I don't have to go to work.
That's it, that's it. So music for you wouldn't be work. Would be fun.
It's absolute fun. It's also work, but it's
Yeah. But it's fun. So Andries, when did you first learn to play an instrument?
I started piano lessons 5 times and stopped 5 times. My mum was the piano teacher
Okay.
and it didn't work out. I wanted to compose before I knew the scales. And that
Ooh,
it's
you
kind
were
of
that child.
yeah, unfortunately. And then later on in life, and she always said you would regret it, and I still regret it. And then kind of in my early 20s, I got hold of a tape called Ver van die Ou Kalahari by a man called Andre Latoy, who's also known as
Koos
Koos
Kombuis.
Yeah.
Yes.
And on that tape he said, I only know 5 chords. So I figured out the 5 chords and I learned to play the guitar on that tape. And it's held me back forever, I've never become an accomplished guitarist because of that.
But we all can't be everything. I always say you've got to find your strengths and weaknesses and work with what works for you.
Yeah, I guess I call myself a singer-songwriter. It's another word for someone who composes but can't play an instrument.
Well, I can play instruments, but I can't compose. No one likes anything I ever write. Sometimes a little riff here and there. I can do that. I can, like play over someone else's chord structure and so on. But
Maybe it's your handwriting.
yeah, maybe I should start typing. So Quentin, when did you start playing instruments?
1999.
1999.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was writing lyrics and stuff.
And you were like
Yeah.
4 years old then.
I was 14.
14. Okay, I'm just 10 years old.
So yeah, and then I don't know, I learned a few chords and I just started writing music.
So
I tried learning other people's music, but I didn't enjoy it.
So did you play guitar from the beginning? Or so?
Yeah, because my mom had a guitar. She used to play Sunday school at her church.
Oh, wow.
So there was her guitar and she didn't want me touching it, so I begged her to buy me a guitar. And she did, and then not long after that I discovered punk rock and nothing's
Yeah.
been the same.
But it shouldn't be the same. Music should change one.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
If I think in my life, our music has just steered me in different directions. And how I went in a completely different direction from music, but look where I'm back. I'm back as a host, which I enjoy a lot, and as a performer. So, it takes one in different directions. So, do you come from a musical family? Because you said your mom taught you piano. Was there
Yeah.
anyone else in the family that was like
Yeah,
musical?
my grandmother did choir, and she could read music and sing from. And both my sisters are good they play piano.
Yeah. They learned the scales
Thank
and learned to read.
those scales. Oh.
I taught music for a long time, and what broke me is that if you've got a pupil for like a year and they still can't remember that if you play a major scale, you go 1, 2, 3 thumb under. When they get there, and I've got to write on that report for the end of the year, for the 4th term, you're still struggling with getting the thumb under. Then I need to have that talk with the parents. Like, you've got a wonderful child, but I don't think this is the instrument. Maybe something else.
Yeah. Maybe a calculator.
Yeah, you see, they become the wealthy people, those people that do, you see.
Yeah.
Listen, so, what is your creative process? Do you write lyrics first, or do you write a melody first? Where does it come from?
Used to be lyrics first. Because I write poetry as well. And
So you're a published poet, is
Yeah.
that so?
so I kind of that it used to be the process. But I read Paul Simon's biography, and it was really interesting how he spoke about his writing process. And he does the music first. And in lockdown, I learned to mix and record my own music.
Oh wow.
And so now it tends to be the other way around.
Just
And now the
technology
word,
floors me, eh? I'm kind of, I know my sound engineer gets so annoyed with me because I constantly plug things into the wrong hole. And then I'm like, it's not working, you know, but I don't know, I take my hat off if you at this age can get around to recording your own stuff and learn the technology, that's brilliant.
It's a great skill to learn. I'm there on my own in Alice, you know, in a small town. So recording music's a good thing to kind of, you know, do it right.
Take my hat off.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Paul Simon is the drummer of Metallica.
Well done, Quentin. You get the naughty badge for focusing in class today.
No. And it's, what's that bassist called? Ah, Garfunkel. No.
Yeah, he was from the Sex Pistols.
So Quentin, seriously, how do you write? Start with lyrics or start with a riff, or what do you do?
It just depends on which one I have first. Like if I have lyrics written and I feel like writing a song, then I'll work out a riff for it. But if I've got a riff and I haven't got lyrics for it, then I'll write lyrics.
Okay, so it's mixed with you.
Yeah.
It's a bit of both. And do you ever go back to a song and you say like, you know, I regret writing it, and then you can it completely? How many songs do you can, and how many songs actually makes the grade? That's what I said.
Probably about 90% of the songs that I attempt to write, I get past the first verse and I realize it's not something that's going to work for me. Because if it doesn't flow naturally, then it's, you know, it's got to feel natural. You can't force it. If you're forcing it, that's the whole point of doing music, is you're not forcing something.
And you, Andres, do you can a lot?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, you have to.
A lot. Yeah. Even if they record it, and they don't, you know, I've got so many ones on the computer that
Is it that,
I
that
hope-
you?
yeah,
Like demos that you've never released.
yeah,
Yeah, same.
yeah, they'll stay there.
Yes.
Locked
Somebody will find them
in
when
a
you
disc.
die one day, and then it's fine, because then
And
you
then
don't have to worry about it.
But what do you think is wrong with that material? Is it something that maybe it just, do you attempt something foreign to your style that you normally write in, and then you find, you know, it's not working, or is it just like it's just a
It'll start to irritate me.
Yes,
And
because
if
it's
it
not,
irrit-
it's
yeah.
not coming together.
that's
Yeah.
such a familiar feeling, you know.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
we
I know
play
what you're
dubstep.
saying.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's why we play dubstep. Hey. I was laughing. That's the truth.
Well, as a